Poor cleaning lady whispered to the millionaire, "Don't sign this," and what he did surprised everyone. The pen hovered over the contract, worth millions. James Carter's hand trembled slightly as Maria, the cleaning lady who'd been silently dusting his office for 3 years, suddenly placed her hand on his wrist and whispered, "Please, Mr. Carter, don't sign this." The board members gasped. No one had ever dared interrupt the ruthless CEO of Carter Enterprises, especially not someone like her. But what happened next would change both their lives forever. Maria Rodriguez had always been invisible. For 3 years, she'd emptied trash cans and wiped down surfaces in the gleaming offices of Carter Enterprises while executives walked past without a glance. She needed this job desperately. Her daughter's medical bills were piling up, and she was already working 2 other cleaning positions just to make rent in their tiny apartment. That fateful morning, Maria was dusting the conference room earlier than usual when she overheard a conversation that made her blood run cold. Lawrence Blackwood, the company's CFO and James's right-hand man, was on the phone. "Once Carter signs the merger paperwork, we'll have control of everything," Lawrence whispered. "He'll never know what hit him until it's too late. The offshore accounts are ready, we'll drain the company and leave him holding the bag for the pension fund collapse." Maria froze. Thousands of employees would lose everything, including her cousin who'd worked in the warehouse for 15 years. But who would believe a cleaning lady over the powerful CFO? When the board meeting convened and she saw James about to sign the documents Lawrence had prepared, something inside her snapped. She couldn't stay silent. "Mr. Carter," she said, her voice barely audible as she touched his wrist. "Don't sign this. Mr. Blackwood is planning to steal from the company and frame you. I heard him on the phone this morning." The room erupted in chaos. Lawrence's face contorted with rage as he lunged toward Maria. "You stupid woman. Who would believe the word of a nobody like you?" But James Carter raised his hand, silencing the room. His piercing blue eyes studied Maria's face. "Everyone out," he commanded. "Except you, Maria. And you, Lawrence." What James did next left everyone speechless. Instead of dismissing Maria's claims, he pulled out his phone and played a recording. He'd been suspicious of Lawrence for months and had been gathering evidence. Maria's warning had given him the final piece he needed. "I was waiting for him to make his move," James explained later. "But I never expected my salvation would come from someone I'd barely noticed before." As security escorted a handcuffed Lawrence from the building, James turned to Maria. "You risked everything to save this company, to save me. Why?" Tears filled her eyes. "Because it was right. And because this company supports my daughter's hospital. If it collapsed..." Her voice broke. "Your daughter is sick?" James asked softly. Maria nodded. "Leukemia. I work 3 jobs to pay for treatments not covered by insurance." Something changed in James's eyes that day. The notorious Ice King of Wall Street melted as he learned about Maria's struggle, her daughter Sophia's battle with cancer, her late-night study sessions pursuing an accounting degree, her dreams deferred to survive. Over the following weeks, James visited Sophia in the hospital. The little girl's courage reminded him of his own sister, lost to cancer when they were children. He found himself drawn to Maria's strength, her unwavering integrity despite life's cruelties. "You saved my company," he told her one evening as they sat beside Sophia's hospital bed. "Let me help you now." Maria shook her head. "I don't want charity." "Not charity," James replied. "Partnership." He created a foundation for children with cancer, naming Maria as its director. Her accounting studies made her perfectly qualified, and her personal experience gave her insight no one else possessed. The board members who had once looked through her now reported to her. As Sophia's health improved under the care of specialists James had flown in, something unexpected blossomed between Maria and James, a connection neither had been looking for but both desperately needed. "You saw me when I was invisible," Maria told him one night as they walked through Central Park. You gave me back my dignity. James took her hand. And you showed me what really matters. I was building an empire but had no one to share it with. My life was empty until you whispered those words. 6 months later, as Sophia rang the remission bell at the hospital, James knelt before Maria with a small velvet box. You saved me from signing away my company, he said, voice thick with emotion. Now I'm asking you to sign something else, a promise to build a life together. Their wedding made headlines, the billionaire and the cleaning lady who'd saved his empire. But what the tabloids missed was the profound truth: Maria had saved more than his company, she'd saved his soul. Today, the Carter Rodriguez Foundation helps thousands of families facing childhood cancer. James and Maria work side by side, their different backgrounds creating a perspective that changes lives daily. Sometimes the most important voices are the quietest, James often says at fundraisers. And sometimes the most valuable people in your life are the ones you've been overlooking. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button and subscribe to see more stories about courage, love, and second chances. We'd love to know, what country are you watching from? Drop it in the comments below.